Mr. Burton's Tools for School. Now, I've had said before, secondary school is absolutely nothing to worry about, but there are things that can help you be a huge success. I don't mean pen, pencil, rubber and all that jazz, although don't forget them, but I mean the personal things you need to make your big leap into the unknown a great triumph. Number 1, bounce back ability. We could go on for years and years about this, but if we're going to boil it down to one thing, I think you have to work on, develop, practice, exercise and sharpen. It's bounce back ability. People call it various things. It can be known as resilience or grit, or simply, that wasn't very nice or very good, but I'm not giving up to give up, I'm going to try again. If you work on this, everything else falls into place. Hard work, tolerance, openness, and being generally a good egg are all parts of this. It's like the boss at the end of a level in your favourite game. If you can smash this one, then you can do all the rest easily. That said, bounce back ability isn't a particularly pleasant thing to have to practice, because it usually means that something has to go pretty wrong to be able to give it a go. Simply put, bounce back ability or resilience is the ability of a person not to give up when something goes wrong. Missed an open goal in PE and fallen over, or ended up in a puddle of thick mud? Ignore the titters from that group of boys over there and have a go again. Completely botched up a piece of French homework because you and verbs just don't seem to get on, so you ended up making less than no sense whatsoever? Sit down, learn those verb forms and do it again. Made a complete mess of what was, until now, a quite handsome looking bookcase in technology, and now it resembles a broken piece of wood that looks like it washed up on the side of a lake somewhere. Save what you can, don't give up, and make the thing again. You see, bounce back ability is usually needed when you've put a lot of time into something and the end result hasn't matched what you thought it would be. You thought you'd score that goal and need slide through the mud like a footballing hero. You thought you were a French travel company, would snap up your homework considering how good you thought it was, and you thought you might book a meeting in with the chief executive of IKEA during the next school holidays about that quite exceptional bookcase so they could market it to the public worldwide. Instead, you were left a bit deflated. The easy thing to do would be to say everyone else is wrong, insist you're right, refuse to take any feedback from anyone, and keep doing what you're doing. The tough thing to do, and the whole point of bounce back ability, is to accept I wasn't very good, or that wasn't good enough, and that your efforts didn't match what came out in the end. So if you fall off the horse, although it hurts, get back on. Grit your teeth, wipe away the dust or dirt and tears, and think, how can I make sure that doesn't happen next time? Also, consider what you've just learned. Sometimes it might be a skill in a particular subject. Sometimes it might be something about you as a person. You're still learning, and you will very probably say a few things you shouldn't, or do some daft things. We all make mistakes every day. So what? Learn from it. And let's make sure that the next time that open goal comes up, we absolutely smash the ball into the back of the net, and when we're next riding a horse, we don't fall off. Number 2, kindness. The other thing I think you probably already know, but is worth making really clear that anyone in any part of the world going into any job needs, it is the following. Just be nice. Everyone you know is going to get upset at some point. Your body is going to have to do things over the next few years that you might have heard about, but won't fully grasp until you experience it. And you probably won't enjoy school 100% of the time. You'll have days when you feel fed up, that your work's on top of you, and you panic about the future so much that you feel your breath almost being taken from your lungs. Every single human being, you, me, that lady crossing the road with the sausage dog over there, the Queen, your favourite vlogger, the boy in your class who's really good looking and has a lot of Instagram followers, and boast so many Snapchat streaks that it makes you green with jealousy. Your teacher who appears happy every moment of the day. Everyone has worries of their own. People often don't want to talk about them, but they're there. And the tiniest thing we can do to make life a little bit easier for every single human being is give what costs not. Basic kindness. Unfortunately, we can't fix everything for everyone, but what we can do and what we should do every day, hour, minute and second is be kind. Number 3, effort and enthusiasm. Work hard. This sounds simple, and it sort of is. You won't do well without really rolling your sleeves up and grafting. There'll be homework you don't get, and there'll be teachers who give you a grade you don't think you deserve, with advice you don't agree with, but don't give up. Try talking in class as much as possible. Your teachers want you to talk, open up, show what you know, have a view on things and care about what's going on. Open your mouth and talk. And if it's something you're not confident of saying in front of everyone else, don't worry. Stick around at the end or go to see them at break time. If you don't understand something, the chances are that plenty of other people in your class don't either. So it's probably your misconception that everyone has understood it. Don't worry, a teacher isn't going to bite your head off if you don't get it. What part of volcanoes don't you understand? What bits of simultaneous equations make you feel like your brain is going to explode? You won't get told off for not getting it. Plenty of others don't either, and your teacher will be honest and really pleased you've told them. Football manager and former player Pep Guardiola once said, "I will forgive if players cannot get it right, but not if they do not try hard." Nothing comes easy, and your exams won't be completed by a magical flying pen that scores full marks in a few years' time. Mistakes will be made on the way too, but you're going to have to breathe deeply, put the effort in, be enthusiastic when you can get it done. Once you're there, you'll be glad you did. You're going to have a brilliant few years. Be nice, work hard, bounce back, and all will be fine. Go get 'em.